Welcome to Airways LMS presentation. This course will take many minutes.
Don't mind Tom, I'll make it quick. Starting from your flight plan page, click on Full Screen. Then, on the top right corner, click on the printer symbol. From the drop-down menu, select Print. On the Print dialog, use the pinch zoom motion to enlarge the flight plan. Click on the Export symbol on the top right corner. Then click Save to Files. You can save the flight plan inside any local folder on your iPad. Don't use the option to create new folder since it crashes the cloud application. Once you selected a folder, click Save. Now open Safari and navigate to the EFlightBag web app, then click on Flight Configuration button on the left side menu. Click on Load Flight and select Choose File. You may organize the files by clicking on this icon. Selecting List and Date makes it easier to find the last flight plan inside the folder. Now select the last saved flight plan. After loading the flight plan, you can copy the en route alternates and the route to your Jeppesen application. Click on the three dots on the center top of the screen. Then select the Split Screen button. Click on your Jeppesen application. Now select Flight to enter the flight information. Click on the button Copy Alternates. This will copy all the alternates into your clipboard. Then paste the alternates into the Jeppesen application alternates field. Next, click Copy Route. And paste into Jeppesen. The application was designed to work with 1/3 of the iPad portrait screen. You can resize the screen to have more space for the Jeppesen information by sliding the separator. You can use the three dots on the top of the application to drag it to the other side of the screen. In the iPad's display and brightness configuration, changing between light and dark appearance will change the colors of the application. After initialization of the flight and the Jeppesen, continue down to Performance. Performance has two tabs: Fuel and Weight Planing, and Speed Check. The values in the white fields can be edited, and the values in the green fields are read-only. The values for taxi fuel and trip fuel are rounded down to the nearest hundred, while the fuel required is rounded up. This will result in a conservative estimated takeoff and landing weights. The application calculates the difference between the maximum and estimated weights. The most limiting will be indicated by the letter L. If the difference of maximum takeoff weight or landing weight is less than 1,000 kilograms, the value turns yellow. And if it's less than 500, it will turn red. The difference on maximum zero fuel weight will turn red when it's less than 100 kilograms. For Boeing fleet, you may use the Performance Speed Check to enter your VREF 30 and calculate the minimum clean. You can also load your OPT calculations to calculate the true airspeed and tire speed margin during takeoff. For other fleets, you may enter the values manually. To load the OPT calculations, export the results by clicking at Send Output. Then select Send to Other App as TXT. Click Save to Files. Select a folder and save. You may change the file name by clicking on Output. Back on the EFlightBag, select Load OPT and choose the file you just saved. In the tech log page, you can calculate the fuel discrepancy to enter in the aircraft logbook. Values may be entered in tons by using the decimal point, and they will be converted to the appropriate value. When deleted, some values revert to the original flight plan value. Clicking on Metered Uplift opens a window to enter the value from the fuel receipt. Values may be entered in liters or gallons. You may enter multiple receipts by clicking on the plus button. If you have dangerous goods in your cargo, you may enter them in the Dangerous Goods page by pressing the plus button. Then, select the main hazard from the list and enter one or more letters for the secondary hazards. Optionally, you may indicate the location of the dangerous goods or write any notes about the items. You may read more information about the dangerous goods by pressing the Drill button. In the in-flight display page, you will have the flight plan information organized by phases of flight. In the Departure tab, you will see indications if your flight plan contains ETOPS route or MEL items. After accomplishing the required procedures, you may click in these buttons and they will turn green. If you import the OPT calculations, the selected runway, intersection, and engine out SID will be automatically displayed. If your flight was planned on a NAT track, the track will be inserted in your route and the information copied in the notes. Before, chalks off time has been inserted. The page will display how much time to go before your standard departure time, or how much delay time. After chalks off time is inserted, the time to go or delay is calculated with that time. After departure, inserting the actual takeoff time will calculate the ETA and local time at the destination and top of descent time. If there is a sunrise or sunset during your flight, the time and location of the event will be displayed in this page. In the Flight Plan tab, you will have the waypoints of your route with estimated time, fuel and weight. Clicking on the waypoint, you may update the flight level, time and fuel with the actual information of your flight. You will also see the planned flight level, ETA, RTA, with difference in minutes from the estimated flight planned fuel and minimum required at the waypoint with calculated difference from actual. Modifying the flight time and fuel over a waypoint will recalculate your estimated landing time, top of descent and landing weight in the En route tab. On the Approach tab you have the estimated arrival fuel and landing weight based on the last waypoint update. On the top of the page you have the local time now at destination. The Post-Flight tab has the time and fuel information required to fill the technical logbook and the journey log. You can click on this icons to copy the value to the clipboard and then paste in the journey log. The PA guide has a sample PA. The information in brackets will be replaced with the corresponding information from your flight. The in-flight rest page can be used to calculate the crew rest on a multi-crew flight. It can use the takeoff time and the flight time for the calculation, where you may enter the time the rest will start and end manually. The M button on the top right of the application will display a conversion table from meters to feet. Clicking on any value on the table highlights the selected meter-feet conversion. After the flight, you may download all the flight data in a text file by clicking Download Flight button.
Congratulations, you have completed the first module of the EFB EBT. We are very proud of you. After completing the exam, you must give us a mandatory positive feedback.
Wow, shut up, Tom.